Hello and welcome back to City Skylines and the City of Doverton. Here we are now back for part 3 of the airport build. So in the last one, we started building the other terminal, a nice modern big terminal, and it came together quite nicely. We also had to build a huge big truss railway bridge to bring trains across to it. And yeah, it's all coming together nicely. So what we're going to do today, as I say, is continue with the next part of the airport build through the centre, putting in a couple of island terminals connected onto our big modern one, so we can get more large stands into the airport and then try and increase the number of passengers passing through. What it looks like I need to do here is to fix this brown line, and that shouldn't be coming down over there. Anyway, we will see how things are getting on in just a moment. We'll be back in just a second. Okay, I think I might have fixed it. So we'll just check. We have this brown bus coming in at the bottom here. We'll have to see if he goes straight on over. It's looking promising. And there he is, straight on over. I actually have no idea what I've done, as ultimately I haven't really changed anything. The road's still the same, the layout's still the same, and the directional lane control is still the same. It's all a mystery. Anyway, let's ignore that and get on with the rest of the build now. Okay, so we're now going to start filling out this gap up through here. Okay, so our island terminals that I want to put in down the centre are, predictably enough probably, going to start off with these little island terminals. So you can try and put these here and then try and get some arms coming up horizontal to the rest of the, or parallel with the rest of the taxiways down over there. There we go. I just had to leave enough room, so I just realised I wanted to put a taxiway running back up that way, just to give aircraft full flexibility with the movements around the airport. And we'll just grab a few large aircraft stands and pop them in. Annoyingly, because it's slightly bulgy out, these terminal bits, they look gorgeous doing it, but I quite like things being in straight, neat lines. So a little bit of move it to get these two back into place where they need to be. Again, we are just sort of eyeballing it ultimately. I don't think I've actually done a super job of keeping it nice and straight. But oh well. It's what we'll deal with. So there we go, look at them all spawning now, this big aircraft. I suppose they probably want a bit of water, don't they? Everyone is so demanding, always needing the water. We have to cover the whole pot off now, make it nice easy for us. So last episode I wanted to put a control tower in on the end of that main terminal over there. And I couldn't get it to snap in, but now that we have that straight horizontal, I was able to do that just before putting in the rest of these stands. That was a bit annoying that I couldn't get the taxiway just run straight in front. We'll have to do all bypassing loops and stuff. The plan now is we have our first terminal built. I'm going to copy and paste this and place a couple of them all the way down the centre of my airport. So there we go. That's 3 island terminals already placed in. And we now just have to go around and connect all the taxiways and stuff. So I'll be back again once that is done. Enjoy! Okay, so there we go. We've got a few little island terminals coming on down. I'm going to quickly just grab you with that control tower. We're going to copy and paste these so they can connect onto the front of all of the ones over here, so they can watch the comings and going. Nice. And I was just see about popping a lounge or something over here. There we go. There we go, and one more. There we go. Let me do one over here that overlooks the train line. Cool. Plenty of those coming in. So now that that's all built, let's have a run down there. That has massively increased the size of our airport. And we're only transporting 603 people a week out of it at the moment, apparently. And we're paying 68,198,000 a week in running costs. So it's an expensive endeavour, this one, but we do have a very attractive airport, so that's something, I suppose. So actually, I know what I need to be putting in over here. More helicopter fire engines. What are they called? Helicopter fire. Helicopter fire depot. Fire helicopter depot. I was pretty close. Maybe I could pop them in. This will be office space. I could maybe pop a few in over here. Because that way they will look like they're sort of blending in with the airport a little bit. We'll put a chopper, a police one in over here too. So we're looking for the road to be just before that third air bridge. I think it's somewhere like that. So that will go there for now. Then we'll pop in. There we go. Pop in a couple of these. And we'll do a police one. So one thing that I will do is all these terminals here have a metro stop in them, and not many other ways for people to get from get across to them. So I'm just going to link them all together. This is an Airport Express Metro, and it will just be Airport Terminal Shuttle. How many trains? We have 2 trains in here. That should be plenty. We'll just leave it at that for now. Cool. over here I'm going to put in some offices. We're going to start building up the office district so we can start having a nice thriving business district around here. Okay, so we're getting a start on our business district, or our office zone around the airport. Surprisingly enough, I suppose, we have no demand for it at the moment, so nothing's building. Maybe because it's all on fire around here, it's not wouldn't be a great place for visiting and stuff. What we do have a bit of demand for residential, so we'll just zone up a bit more down here in the ostrich area, in lower ostrich. Okay, so there we go, zoned up. Now I think it's time to add a little bus to come around here to help people travel around and boost the desirability of the area. Just come down the main road. There we go, and that'll be Lower Ostrich bus. Okay, so that's that bus sorted out. Let's see how our university's doing. Still got a heck of a lot of students in there. It's down a little bit. It'd be nice to have it back up over the 12,000. I'm gonna have to start filling it up, making it bigger again. Because I believe we've only got capacity of like 13,500 in there. So that's nearly full. No, this area is going to fill in. It's taken up a lot of our demand. How is this bus line doing? It's fairly busy. And how is Upper Ostrich doing? Virtually no one using the buses still, but that's fine. It's just giving a boost to area desirability. Okay, so I've been expanding out this area again, put a little bit more residential out this way, and filled up the rest of these gaps with a couple of fields and some trees. We're now going to start filling up over here. So this gap over here I want you to put a park into. Now, I had mentioned I want to put a monument in here too. I'm thinking possibly like a Plaza of the Dead and pushing it on the end here. So to get that to fit in, I'm going to pop him over there to start off with, and then just move it to position him in over here. There we go. Oh, I should probably make that look a bit nicer here. That's a bit scrappy. Oh, is something on fire? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The helicopters are definitely in this area. But yeah, we'll carry on with our city park in here. Okay, so we filled that park up now with a few more trees. Oh, and that's gone. And that should have this area, I think, nicely finished off. Just in here, I just pop in a couple more residential blocks. And then up over here, we'll just fill in some more. We'll just fill in some more of this square here.
Okay, so I'm going to try and improve the public transport through here a little bit. So we've got our bus line going up to the airport. I'll just drop a couple more stops on here, if it lets me do that. There we go. That should allow a little bit more public transit through there. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened to that bus there. I don't know why he suddenly stopped being green and went to being sort of out of service. Anyone on there? Oh, there's 6 people on there. The poor guys are going to get taken back to the depot. It's going to be a long way for them to get back up to the airport in time. I hope they don't miss their flight. That would be tragic. Poor people. Anyway, this area I think is now filled out mostly. Well, it's got to grow up, but then we'll be done with it, the ostrich area. Do you want to put like a cable car going up the mountain? Like a gondola come up to the top into the mountains? I think it'll help with like the alpine feel of the area. The alpine theme that we're going for, so that will come off the main road up here somewhere, probably around here, and then just have it straight up into the mountains. Happy days. Been lovely for tourists to come use, maybe a bit of skiing in winter, and then you might, in the future, if I could be bothered, put another village a little bit further up the valley, something for the train to go a bit further up to. Otherwise I think we are done here.
Okay, so we are pretty much done up here. We have our gigantic airport. We need to rename it. Birdsong I don't think is very appropriate. But if we zoom out, it's huge. This must be like the biggest City Skylines airport on YouTube. Actually, that's a lie. I know Biffy did one, which is the runway, the entire length of the map. But maybe the biggest non-gimmicky? I don't know. I've not seen too many, but this is huge. With all these stands, how many flights are attracted? Okay, 42, but only 1,250 weekly passengers. That would be ideally closer to 4,000 or 5,000, but it's going well. We are losing a whole I was going to go for, well, let's call it a poo ton, an absolute metric poo ton of money. If you want to replace that with a 4-letter word, then go for it. That's probably what I want to say. So yes, what I think we need to do is start our airline. Now I could pop our airline offices in just outside here with the rest of the office district, which I will increase down the hill this way to sort of fill in this gap in between the motorway and the road going round. But what I'm thinking is, we'll do it down over here. So we've got Swan Lakes over here, this nice little park district outside of Tomato with our leisure area. Now this has improved since you've last seen it, like it was just sort of out to here and nothing down here. Well, I started building this and my laptop crashed. It saved the game, like the save caused it to crash, so I lost the recording, but we'd saved some of our building and stuff, so I thought, here it is, I'll show you what I've done. So we have a nice park going around the edge of this lake, the footpath going around, lots of little entrances. We've got a footpath over here. I've made this motorway junction here look gorgeous. Like if we come down and view it from this low sort of angle, this looks lovely. Like I'm loving the look of this. It's busy, the motorway, it's got loads of bridges going over it, there's train lines, the towers are huge, there's some nice bit of scenery going on. It's lovely. There we go. You can see if we can keep panning around. Got the junction sorted. I've got some nice rock embankments going on. This is all very, very nice. So this area through here is done. We've got our stadium in. Yeah, let me put another festival ground in. So I thought, why not? We'll have another festival ground. I assume there's somewhere that I can affect things that are going on here. That's at maximum budget already. Yeah, we'll leave that as white. Ooh, what's this one do? Oh no, we'll have that on. Expensive. But anyway, yeah, that's over here. And then I put another metro station out here and brought the lines out. So this line should really be named. Change the line detail. This is line 1. This will be harbour. We don't need a capital A there. Oh, we're capital H. I'm going to call it port. Port Metro. Or I suppose if it's called Port Metro, it should be red, like the wine. But we'll leave it at that anyway for now. So we've got the metro coming out over here. The University Metro, I changed its colour to be a nice pink colour. And typical, now that I'm mentioning this, there's no pink. Oh, here's the pink metro. It's got quite a few people on there. And then there's the train going out of town with lots of people. So yeah, that's all being sorted out. And this area here will slowly be filled in with more leisurey stuff. But I think over here we'll have another sort of office district. But we'll do some more of these like big towers, and my airport offices will come in over here, and then we'll have another metro station over here too, which will be the final station of this line. And then in this gap down here will be a bit more housing, because what we need is housing and industry at the moment. But that will all come in the future. Right now we get this airport headquarters in, airline headquarters in, so we can then see how that's doing and finish this episode off and our airport off. For now, it'll be the third episode of 3. But look at that, our population is romping up. I've not looked at that in a while. But yeah, 225,003. We're growing at 614 people a week. This is huge. We're racing up in our population. Anyway, that's enough ogling and all of that stuff. Let's get this building.
Okay, so it's been quite a bit of a fast forward, whatever it is. So we can finish off getting services and footpaths and stuff connected up. But it's all looking fairly good so far. Just get a few more of these details in. But safety first, getting that fence around there and up the end. So we can get everyone coming from the metro across to work in the new headquarters and stuff. Oop, and that's a bit Humpty Dumpty, so we can lower that centre down and make that look a lot nicer. There we go. Okay, so we're going to finish off by putting a few trees around the place. And then this area is done. It's looking good. So we've got some residential at the end here. Then we've got the airline headquarters down the other end. We do have plenty of education in this area, so we've got the high school and the elementary school. So it will start leveling up once people have actually managed to get into school and start learning their stuff. So let's check up our airline. It's Chirp Air currently. It's not doing too badly. Stu's making a little bit more money off it. But we do have plenty of attractiveness, so we can really bump up this price. So instead of making like 20 odd thousand, we can crank it all the way up to make loads of money. So that's 89,000 quick mass. That's 21,000, I think. There we go. Yep. Finally making some good profit from our airport area. Happy days. So we're only really getting to 1,300 passengers through a week. So just imagine if we can get this up to like 2 or 3 or 4,000, we will be quids in, or dollars in, or whatever our currency is. No, let's set our airline up now. So we'll choose a different one of these. I don't know, we'll change the colour first. I'm tempted by pink. Yes, look at that. But, no balance, I'm going to go something a bit different. A nice dark green. And as we call it, well, sports Chirp Air, don't want that. Devonian Air. I'm going to go for capital A, yeah, that all looks good. I think that's a nice looking logo. Okay, I've just noticed making 115,000. That's looking good. So if we say we're doing roughly 30,000, or 70,000, that's like 25,000 profit. 27,000 profit-ish. So that's nice. But anyway, here we are back up at our airport area. We're making a tidy bit of profit at the moment. That's like 89,000 down there, which is all good. The airport still needs renaming. I'll probably do that when we get off. So yeah, we're doing 1,700 now passengers a week, and that's turning out an income of 115,000. So yeah, between this and the university, we are in the money. Like, anyway, yeah. So here it is, the nice big airport. We'll be ending the episode, I think, pretty much about here. It's been fairly long. It's been a good 3-parter getting up to here. During this episode and the next episode, I'll probably finish off the offices around here and get that tidied up. But until then, I think this is where I'm going to end it. Ciao.